Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cyril here, and today we would like to talk about another episode of the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and today I would like to share my pool plans on the upcoming Jecht BT banner. So let's get started. So kicking off, we'll be having the Divine Shiva with Jecht and the returning BT of Arden. So I'm not sure whether I want to spend my resources on this banner. Jecht does return with Braska and Oran's LD and FR later on down the line, so I'm probably going to put Jecht as a least priority here. As for Arden, I skip him the first time around, and I definitely would skip him this time around as well. So the idea behind this banner is going to be a skip on Arden's banner and a probably skip on Jecht's banner as well. Alright, so moving on, we're going to do a fast one on Kadach Lost Chapter. Kadach does return down the line later with Raijin's LD, which I really want, so Kadach is not really my priority right now. And Maria does return with Tancred LD, which I'm gonna skip later. So if I'm gonna pull on this banner, Maria is gonna be my main priority, which is I'm probably gonna throw some tickets in this, but I'm not really sure because it's still a probable skip for me. Depends on my resources. So moving on, we'll be having Shadow's LD raid, which actually features Shadow's LD alongside Arif. Shadow doesn't exactly return with his kit later down the line for now, but his kit itself doesn't interest me much, so I'm not really invested in his character as well, so this is quite an easy skip for me. He works really well as a solo character where he has these evasions and his kit ignore defense, but like I said, I'm not really interested in what he can do, and I'm not really invested about what his character art is, so yeah, an easy skip right here. And the last of Jecht's banner is gonna be Lena's banner. This is not entirely true or accurate because considering the fact that we haven't get Vanille's LD banner yet, which was supposed to be featured alongside Twins BT banner, but since that's the case, it's very likely that we'll be seeing her in featuring Jecht's BT alongside. So that's one of the things we could look out for. In my opinion though, I would be pulling for Vanille's LD if I can. She does return down the line later with Lenna, which is a really awesome new unit, so I suggest if you want to skip her here, you can definitely pull her later. But I would try to put some resources in her because she is quite useful to me when I was starting JP. So yep, definitely want to try a little bit of her kit right now. As for Lena though, I definitely want to try pulling for her. She's definitely one of the very useful unit in Lufenia Plus support. The only problem with her banner is she does come back later during the Crystal Level 90 era with Laguna's banner, and knowing that I'm a Final Fantasy 8 fan, I would definitely pull very hard for Laguna's, especially his BT. So that is the only downside of me trying to go for Lena now, but Lena's a very good unit, that's for sure. Even her call itself is definitely one of the more useful ones, so I'll definitely put some tickets in her banner, not going to pull too hard, but yep, definitely throwing some of my resources in here. And yeah, to conclude my pool plans for Jecht's BT banner overall, I'll be either skipping or just putting a little bit tickets on Jecht, skipping Arden for sure, and I'm skipping Shadow. I might throw a little tickets on Maria, but I definitely try to go more resources on Vanille and Lena, and that'll be it. Do look out for some of the better calls unit here. Jecht is coming back during Jecht's banner, so definitely if you don't have him, he's still very good. Even his call is still very intimidating in Lufenia Plus era, and it's definitely very useful, so if you want to try to go for him, it's not actually a bad choice. So yep, for those who doesn't have Jecht yet, definitely try. Maria's call is also really useful. If I recall correctly, she does increase the HP damage taken from the enemy itself. So yep, definitely look out for that kind of effect as well. And of course, Kadach call can be very clutch. Depends on what kind of situation you want to use, because the gilded debuff he lent is actually quite useful. And definitely look out for Lena's call as well. Her call has this evasion debuff, which is gonna be useful for bosses that lands very deadly debuff on the team. So yep, she's definitely one of the more better calls to look out for right now. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video and definitely let me know what your pool plan is. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Cheers guys.